How the fuck can't I get it around? Oh, hell. This fucking shit with this. One fucking lap. One lap on fucking mediums and my tyres are fucked already. Oh, fuck me.
Still qualifying start. Second one.
Nice work, bro. going on? Jester, not bad. I'm doing WTCC at the moment though. Yeah, in well, I'm in a lobby. Qualifying starts in like 5 minutes. But I'll sit here and talk shit with you because I'd rather do that than have a lobby full of dudes that include you know, all the OGR guys. Yeah. I'll do that easy. I could just, now that I've got the PlayStation up, I'll literally do something like this. What have we got? Oh, that's not... Oh. There's not too much talking in mine, mate. There's not too much talking in mine, so you won't have to stress about that. I've never watched one. I've never watched it. I can't find his. So you've got... you've got the app, yeah? The PlayStation app? Who are you on at the moment? You're Norris, aren't you? Yeah, PS app. Like a little companion app thing. Yeah, no, I don't have that. See if we'll do that. Yeah, it is. We'll just send you the link. So if you had the app, you could open this link up, and because you'd be on your phone, it'd just open up to YouTube. I can't think of any other way. Pagani, what? You watched his video? He hates me. After he killed me, yeah. But did you see what he did to me though in that race? Yeah. That's all he said. As he fucking sent me 4 seconds off the track. I know. Yeah. No, I know. That's why I said, I was just like, I hate this bloke. I hate him. I was like... Yeah, I bet. No, I haven't watched Loopies. Alright, so like as example, the first link. Oh, that's mad. It's still got that as my username. I need to change that. That's probably why I come up hidden. I couldn't just send you my page link for YouTube. But basically, if you open that link, all you'd have to do is open the link and follow. Like, just click on my profile picture and then subscribe. What? What do you mean? So, parody? See, I thought about stuff like that too. Me and Bianca actually spoke about it for a little while, like as much as she was like, God, it'd be unbearable. I can't even remember what game at the time I was playing, but I said it's something like that of creating a gimmick, so to speak, like a character. Like, don't be you, be a tosser. And the idea was like yeah, good point. Comes easy. But yeah, just add in more of the Australian, accentuation, basically, our butchering of the language. Just add in, like, say ridiculous, stupid Aussie stuff, like, not crikey particular, but, shake of the lizard and all that shit, like, but but she was like, as much as I'd hate it, she was like, you know, it'd get an audience, that's for sure. Yeah. But yeah, it was an idea for a while. I think it was when I was playing Red Dead, because it was like being an Aussie cowboy, you know, because it's just, oh, look at this bloody bastard. Alright, me qualified starting. Have you seen the races for next week? There's a dirt race in there, as A, which I just cannot believe. Colorado Springs, N3 Mayhem, N300, and there is group. It's hilarious too because I'm doing Mount Fuji Gr4 at the moment. That's the round we're doing, and that's the race for Group B, like 4 laps. And I'd been saying recently, I was like, I will legit only be playing dailies if there's like Monza fucking Group 3 or Group 4, and then yeah, the race C is Monza Group 3, mediums and hards. Yep, I thought you'd like that too. And being a medium hard mandatory, you know, it'll definitely be strategy and good car selection. And tyre conservation, maybe even fuel. I don't know. I didn't really look at the tyre and fuel settings, but a track like Monza usually always is. And I thought I'll go the first one I'll try is the Corvette. As you like always go on Lambo. Yeah. I think I'm going to be in Hyundai again, just because I know it. I feel like I've got pace in Group 3 with Genesis, and the Genesis is like is some tracks anyways, it's got natural pace, and then with the Group 4 I feel like I exceed what the car should be doing, so I just stick with that, because whereas like going to anything else would be like trying to get the cheap victories with Group 4, and then, you know, improving like, or having a more solid car with Group 3 in the RCZ. Yeah, they're in the other one now. They're in the other lobby though. Oh no, I've got Stormy and Doolin in my lobby. Rob's in Group 1. Yeah, I know, plays auto. Still does alright. Playing it while on the control. Oh man. Fucking hell. Guy's a boss. One-armed race driver. What a champion. Babe, there's a guy in the group that legit has one arm. And he races on the wheel, and his wheel's fucked up. And now he has to race on the control, and somehow he's doing it. It's just, what a race. He needs to be like one of those memes where it's like, you know, don't tell me you can't do shit. My mate shared one, and I had a guy with no legs, and he was like on this little Jimmy hoist set pulling himself up, and it was like, you know, oh, don't tell me how hard something is, and don't tell me you can't do something. And I commented, I was like, I don't have any arms like this bloke. I was like, I can't pull myself up like he can. It's like, you know, you're being an ableist. Yeah. Nice. So what, and you've got to get the Japanese bloke and he can keep it, and he can keep his name. He can keep it like exactly as it is. And he's top 10 material, so definitely need him. Fucking Rob basically took a big dump on all the other boys just before, because like he was whinging about the RCZ, and I chimed in, was like, well mate, I'm fastest in our lobby at the moment. And he was like, oh, you're fucking nearly A+, they're all B bums, like, and Dawn was just like, well thanks mate, and it was just like an awkward silence, like, and like I didn't add anything to it. Well, yeah, Stormy's here, Dolan's here, and then there's other dudes who aren't B's. Like there's some A's here. I think another S. Ryoff's good, Loudy's good. Race B. Yeah, but it's when you do the same race 1,000 times in a week, you're going to get better at it. Like even his number of, or any of their number of qualifying laps compared to what we've done would be ridiculously higher. I haven't even touched it since I did it the first day in the Supra. I haven't touched it. Just been playing Wreckfest, loving it. Oh man, there's a horrible change to manufacturers too. A horrible change to the championship. Firstly, the times. First race doesn't start till 8. And then secondly, hugely, this is the big thing, the whole national, like, or international manufacturers regions has cut down from 5 to 3. And we are not just with New Zealand and Australia anymore. All of Asia, as we would be in the dailies. Yep, you're gonna have some fucked up servers and the connections, and I don't know, man, like nobody, the only guys who will have raced with them will be the pros, you know, in the nation finals. We wouldn't have, except for all the dailies and shit. We're going to see their names straight away, you know who those quick guys are who just, yeah, it's horrible, dude. Nations is 3 races, Manu's 5, but like starting, man, like I'm going to get my best chance in at like 2 races, that's it, on a weeknight anyways. Can't be staying up till fucking 11 o'clock midnight just to do a few races. I've got to get up 5 hours later. Money. I've been talking too much shit with you, I haven't put in a good lap time yet. I'm like a second off the pace and 6th. Boom, 145.5 at Fuji, mate, in Group 4. With tyres that are dying. Just sneaks in pole. Oh shit. Alright, let's get out of here and change our tyres. So I can get my mandatory mediums out of the way. Put traction on one. Change the traction. Snatched pole, mate. I was sitting in 6th. Should probably put my gloves on. Fucking looks like I might even be getting the next few days off work, mate. Which I just cannot believe. Well, I'm construction. We went through the whole thing, you know, like. But yeah, apparently because I didn't work today, a couple of fellas did. 2 of them messaged me, said it was happening, and I was like, "You're full of shit." Felt like you're gonna get an email, man. Seriously. Yeah. Alright. 15 lap race at Fuji. And then fucking the Group 3 thing that we're doing today, it's the full version of that race B at the moment. Yamigawa, Miao, like the full thing. It's off its head. Yeah, so there's 3 other A's here. And Rob was, you know, ragging on the group as a whole, basically. Like this division. Two, because I missed qualifying. 1. The only reason I'm in 2, bro, is because I didn't qualify. I only got qualifying for Group 3. I literally joined this group like on the, you know, an hour before they were due to start their first round. And I only got qualifying in for Group 3. Well, Division 1 in that. Who? Didn't even know he was here. go. Oh, save. Fuck. Oh, I just fucked up. Out of the way. Gonna try and do a 2-stopper. Two sets of softs. Touring car championships, basically manufacturers, but you're not locked into a manufacturer, so you can choose. You're locked into a Group 3 and a Group 4 car, but you know it doesn't have to be the same manufacturer. A couple of blokes, it's like a whole group of them, man, because they have to have multiple lobbies because of how many people there are now. They're nearly at the point where they need 3 lobbies. at the moment. Well, there's 11 in Group 2 on this one, and I think Group 1's full. So it's nearly 30 people. That in the group is nearly 40 people, but I don't think they've had them all together at the same time yet. They also do Formula 1 races. Yeah. And they have the Group 3 and the Group 4, like, kind of happen same day. Basically, like, after this race finishes, they'll, you know, set up the other lobby, and then I think half hour later, the other race will start. Usually they're the same tracks, depending on, like, situations. Like, you would do the, you know, Group 3, Group 4, same track. But, like, in this case, they've got a completely different track for Group 3, Group 4. I think it was the same last week too. Had 2 variations of Tokyo last week. Yeah, he's in the Group 1. Oh, he's already quit. What a bitch. Yeah, he was complaining, bro. It's why the moment you sent me the party invite, I left. Like, I was already muted myself, but I was just whinging. Could hear kids screaming. Other blokes were more concentrating. But, like, even the excessive sound of, like, the gear shifting and shit was putting me off. Just too many people in one group. There's like fucking 13 people there. I tried to say something and Rob cut me off, and I was like, alright, muted myself. Fucking running close to this best lap. But yeah, a lot of the guys that are in Div 1, like in both fucking groups, you'd know them. Like Ando, he's always around, he's with Flash and Chef Money and shit. And Chef Toad, you'd know him. He's in Nations and Manu a lot. '82, goes douche. again, putting on mediums, and hoping it takes me to the next half of the race. I've already had a set of mediums and softs. Had to take on 2 laps of fuel. Back to 7th. I was in 4th. Gonna have to catch Stormy again. He's usually pretty good when I get up on him though. Yeah, they do it around lunchtime. Weekends when I can hammer it, man. Busy during the week. Just quit. Don't upset him. Because he would have started in front of you, yeah? He would have started in front of you, yeah? Like he says in his opening comment. It's always the first sector. You've got to have so much speed as you go up that hill into the first sector. If you're chasing the ghost and you're anywhere near him as you get to that hill, that's a fast lap time, and then you got to hold it together through the fucking Essies and shit. What is Stormy doing? Sheep. The Supra, what are you in? Well, fucking get good, mate. You're an A+, represent. What are you doing? Oh, all the excuses. Nice. got to thrash it in, but that first turn, you got to thrash it in as hard as you can. Like, be near the curb but not on the curb, and then you got to hammer it out as hard as you can. And keep it all the way through there. Like, you've got to preempt every turn in the Essies, like with the curbs. The moment you're coming off one curb, you've got to be prepared to be heading on to the next one. Yeah, it's before that though, like that first turn. You've got to violently, like, basically you brake a little, drop a gear, and then coast, and then floor it. Man, I've had a shocker. Got beat by Stormy. Pole to 8th. Oh, shit. After 15 laps in the RCZ. It's just Fuji, man. It destroys these things. Thank God Race B won't have tyre wear.